Okay, here's another video where it's a bit of a regression of the previous video that I did with the little slide disc moving in the lateral lunge. So just looking at the lateral lunge, and this is where I might use a box, and it's an interesting concept because it really helps the person to improve their mobility without the incredible strength that would really be required if they're on the ground. So as you can see, Dylan just standing normal, fully relaxed, and then he just lowering himself down onto that right leg. So it really doesn't need a hell of a lot of strength. It's more of a eccentric strengthening exercise. He doesn't need a lot to get out of it. It's more about how deep he can get into the movement. So as he's slowly lowering down, he's sticking his butt back, and you'll get a better feel for it on this next rep. How he'll really lower into it and get almost like perpendicular to the horizontal to the floor here. So you can see how this range is an incredible range. All right, so a lot of people will be able to achieve that with this box, but when they're on the floor, they really struggle to get anywhere close to that, and they usually too upright. This time the box sort of teaches them that they need to sort of move their hip back and that hinging that hip and not staying too upright with the trunk here, where they go all knee, and that's where they'll lose their range of motion. So this teaches them how we really want them to move if we go into lateral lunges or in this case doing the sliding lunge, which again a lot of people struggle with the just getting the form right. So now you'll see when he slides it, he's going to the other leg here, but you can get an idea of just how he really is like learning from using the regression of the movement to transform that into the one that's a lot more integrated, a lot more mistakes, a lot more moving parts. So the adductors have got to actually do something in this occasion where they didn't have to on the previous one. All right, but the hip action on both is the same. All right, so that's a great sort of regression of the previous video that I did, where we looked at a couple of different combinations of that sliding disc, and especially the lateral one, which is the hard one to get right. All right, so if you're struggling, that's the regression. All right, I hope you enjoy that video. See you the next time.